Hello there, my darlings. Well, it's that time. June is almost here, and I think it's time for us to do June 2025's tarot reading for you. And I'm going to tell you I'm excited because I think June is going to be a new beginning, and it's just going to be a time of growth and many other things. This is a collective reading for all signs, and take what you resonate with and leave the rest. If something doesn't resonate with you, it's okay. Check back in another day or two because sometimes that happens. You may want to send this out to one of your friends or family as well, just to give them a little happy, positive nudge for the month of June. So here we go, my darlings. I can't wait. Welcome to True Oracle. I am Lady Zelda Kelly, and I'm here to do your tarot reading for the month of June 2025 for all signs. That's it, all signs. If you have another sign in your chart, well, I'm going to tell you, you're going to be looking because very soon I'm going to be putting out every sign predictions for the month of June 2025. So here we go. And I just want to let you know, I am using a tarot deck today that you are going to love because, well, we can all resonate with it. That's why I use it. We just all have to resonate. There we're starting out with the King of Wands, and we're starting strong. Starting very strong. I'm loving this. So we're asking collective reading, and also we may pick a card or a few. What is happening for June? Two of Swords, Three of Wands. We have some eclectic energy here, don't we? Look at that Knight of Pentacles. I can relate. We're going to make a little bit more room here. Seven of Cups. Lovely. Let's lay out one more row. See what we can do. Oh, yeah. Seven of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Nine of Pentacles. And the Hangman to get started. We're going to just take these cards down for a minute so we can read the top cards. This King of Wands is coming in hot. And the reason I'm saying that is because he is a fire energy, a fire element. I'm loving him because he is there with not only wisdom, but a vision. You're going to be starting out this June with a vision of what you want to do. You may be wanting to manifest something. You may be wanting to start something new. You may be wanting to move. And it looks like there's all kinds of little possibilities. This is very good. Now, we can all relate to this too. Because this Two of Swords, now, first of all, the swords are our thoughts. They can be communications. And sometimes we just need to avoid. We just need to be alone. We need to protect our energy. We need to tap into our gut instincts, our intuition, and we can do that. And sometimes when we do that, it's almost like we're recharging our batteries. And you know, that third eye just starts to open, giving us enough insight, giving us enough wherewithal that we say, you know what, I kind of like my own company going forward in the month of June. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to avoid other people or family or friends. It just means sometimes we need to just sit by ourselves. And I get it. And the reason the blindfold is there on this lovely person is because sometimes when we close our eyes, it helps to heighten our other senses. And the swords come out, and they're double-edged swords. The swords come out because it helps us to feel like we're protecting our energy. You see how she's got her, I love these little tennis shoes, don't you? I can really relate. She's got her little ankles crossed and she's got her arms crossed. If I can talk today, pardon me, but here we go. The reason is because her energy does a figure 8. It stays within her. She's not opening up her arms and dispersing her energy. She is recharging. Now the water is flowing behind her. That's water of life. And this moon can cycle and come at any time. I'm really liking this card in the month of June because we have this big ambition and the possibility of starting something new from this hot King of Wands. We're going to call him that. And this helps to slow us down and get our reasoning back grounded. Even though it's a swords card, even though it's an air element, no matter what, we have to be grounded because we have this water behind us and it makes anyone more emotional. Now we have another fire element here, and I'm loving that too. This 3 of Wands is telling us there's exploration coming. It's time to expand your boundaries, even though you've got this energy going on. See? It's also time to perhaps explore. It's having foresight, but also making very important choices. There's a lot of strength, a lot of opportunity, a lot of growth, and look, this real cutie, look at this little dress. I love this. Standing there with passion, compassion, love, but also power enough that she has made a choice. And when, people have their backs to us in the cards, that means that they have made a choice to look further on. And that's what we're doing in June. We're looking out. We're expanding our horizons. And look, little boats here can be another emotional card, even though it's got this fire element going. Now we have a Knight of Pentacles. He's very grounded and he's very relaxed. I think a real cutie pie. This Knight of Pentacles is coming in to tell us that we have to be a little patient for things to come, but that it's coming. It's not roaring and racing into the reading like many of the other knights do. This is the most chill of the knights because all knights are energy and they are the action cards. The pages receive the messages from the higher ups, from the royals, from the emperor, from the empress, and the kings and queens, and it just flows. And the pages then transfer the messages to the knights. Well, you've passed that point because this knight has already got the message to let you know he's there when you're ready. He's being a little conservative. He's telling you that, okay, patience, my darlings, patience, because what you feel needs to be coming is coming. But here is a little tidbit from the universe. It's going to be in the time of the universe. So enjoy the journey while you can. Relax and chill. Take the message from the night and just chill. Because I'll tell you what's going to happen. In June, when you're able to sit back, relax, gain your own thoughts, recharge your batteries, think about expanding your horizons, you're going to go into this wonderful dream state. This wonderful idea of thinking, higher thinking. But there's also a little caution here to, well, be careful of what you think or be careful of what you wish for, because you just may get it. And some of these cups, well, they're a little on the stinky side. They don't look so good. Some do, some don't. You got to be careful. And that's why when we are, and I think you're manifesting, my darlings, because when you're manifesting, we have to keep things under control, because we also know that thoughts become things. Thoughts become things. So if you're thinking in a very positive light and you're dreaming, you're starting to use the vision, well, guess what? That vision will be realized. Now, I'm really digging this second row. And you should too, because you know how they say money doesn't grow on trees? Well, I say I almost said it. I say that's hogwash. There, that's better. Money does grow. And it can grow. And it will. And it is growing. Once again, you are manifesting. You're coming into June hot, just on fire, ready. But your guides are saying, hold off now. Chill. It's there for the taking. Just chill a little bit. Wait for the universe to start managing things around you, people, places, and things. The God noun energy is what I call it. But look at this lovely sweetheart. And I want you to notice a watering can, because we have to be active in growing our money. Money just, and maybe that's why they say money doesn't grow on trees, because if you're not active with the growing of the money, then I guess it couldn't grow on trees. But she's telling us that she's participating in what she needs to do to make sure that she's growing. Because look, she's got one here that's really going great. And she's got another one coming up. And we don't see what's here and here. But seeing this energy, oh, she's got a real green thumb, doesn't she? And that means you do too. You're growing your funds. Now look at this. The Four of Swords. There's someone there having a hard time. Thoughts are getting over. Well, you're taking your thoughts as facts. Your imagination is growing wild with you at that 3 a.m., even though this is a card of peace. It's a card that says it's time for you to be healing. It's time for you to sit back, harness this energy, recharge your battery, and get this, my darling, get this. It is time for you to have your own little sanctuary. That's what it's all about. And in the sanctuary, you can put out that money tree, growth, get the little watering can. It's all metaphoric. You got to put it together, my darlings, because that can happen. And look at this sweetheart. She's taken a lesson from they could be sisters. And look at this, the Nine of Pentacles. She has taken this lesson of this sweetheart here in the Seven of Pentacles, and look at her. She has a beautiful surrounding. Looks like she's growing tomatoes. She's got a little birdie on her cap. She's got some carrots. She's looking absolutely adorable. And she has enough money, the Nine of Pentacles, to make sure that she lives happily ever after. That's what it's all about, preparing for the future. Taking the lessons learned, making sure we take care of ourselves in the healing part of it. Because you know what? Don't get overwhelmed. And that's what this June is all about. These are things you're supposed to be knowing for June of 25. Don't allow yourself to get overwhelmed. It's very easy. and it can be very upsetting. It's what you need to know. That's why these cards come out and they touch. That's why these are touching, because you have to make the decision to take care of you, my darling. Heal, have your sanctuary, make sure your energy is flowing within you. Don't disperse it out there for others to abuse and get near an energy vampire, because you'll be kaput in June, and you just don't want that. You know what I mean by an energy vampire. Those that just get around and just claw the energy and suck the energy completely out of you, because you have to spend so much time taking care of things that's going on with them. You have neglected yourself, and then it's very hard for you to calm down, settle down in the middle of the night, knowing your plan. So these are little caveats here that basically says, look, this is going to happen, but you've got to play a part. You have to participate. You have to know that in order for your money to grow on trees, you have to participate in this. It's a lot of fun when you really think about it, because this is all about resting, harvesting, planting. It's all about this part of taking a pause, and that's what you're doing up here. You're pushing the pause button. So here you're starting out hot in June, but you got to have a plan. And this is saying, look, pause, rest, rest. Harness your own energy. Because last but not least, and look how she's looking at this sweetheart. She's looking at this sweetheart because, yeah, she looks like she's a little stressed, but look at her. Not really. If she needed to climb out of this, she certainly can. This means don't get yourself into something that is going to be very hard for you to get out of in the month of June. But the other message is this. You see this little enlightenment? Let's turn her around here. You see this little ring around her head? That's an enlightenment. That's what she's doing in this card. Is she's really not in a bad way, so to speak. Not in this layout. What she's doing is she's looking at things from a different perspective. She's looking through it through a different lens. And the invitation is there for you, my darling, to do the same thing. Look at this month of June 2025 through a completely different lens. Take a minute, pause, look what came out. Oh yeah. And wow, does that ever fall into place with this? Now, this is the strength card, but also can be the energy of the sign of Leo. Now, you can be a Leo. This may really resonate with you, but you don't have to be a Leo for this reading to resonate. I want you to think about this. Look how beautiful she is. Wow, very tropical looking. But I want you to look closer. I'm going to hold these cards just like this. Do you see this wee little symbol up here? I'm sure you do. That's the infinite amount of strength. And what did we do with this sweetheart here, this Two of Swords? We drew that same symbol. The infinite amount of energy. This is what she has. The infinite amount of strength. It's came out for a reason. And the reason is because sometimes we have to use our noodle. We have to use our brain. We have to think. Because we can't sometimes overcome a situation just physically. And in this perspective, it would be almost unheard of for her to be able to overcome this lion. Look, she's even got little heels on. Oh my. Overcome this little lion because she's not physically capable of that, but she had to outsmart the lion. And look, he's putty in her hands. Got a little rose, little thing on him. Oh my gosh, is that not cute? So I want you to know that the lions that come to you, metaphorically speaking, in June, you can handle. There's always a way. Now let's put this back, and we're going to put these back. That came out for a reason. Now, this is what I want to do. I want to clarify this Four of Swords. Let's clarify the four. I said Ford. My, the Four of Swords. I think I just need a cup of tea. Look at that. That is the clarification. Now, this is an air sign, and this is a fire sign. But look at this. Wow, she's just looking so good on the back of this horse. I'm going to tell you why. She has a laurel wreath up here. It is a fire energy, but this is having people around you that support you. Because if you continue on in the month of June, the way this is showing you, you're definitely winning. This is a champion card. So this is what's telling us. My perception of this is, if you can get this Four of Swords in control where you're supposed to be, into healing, sanctuary, energy, letting go of many things that keep you upset, and know that there is peace there, you've got this winning laurel wreath right there. It's a championship. Now, I want to clarify this sweetheart here. I want to clarify this Knight of Pentacles. What can you tell us about the Knight of Pentacles? Tell me in the comments if you like these cards, because I just think it's so relaxing, and they're just adorable, and what a hoot. And we can certainly relate and relax to these, can't we? We can relate and relax, and that's what it's supposed to be when you get a reading. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles. So let me know in the comments if you like these. Here we are. Yes, yes. And on the bottom of the... Oh my, oh my, oh my, yes. So my darlings, this Page of Wands, and remember when I said the pages are there to take the messages from the higher-ups to the knights to deliver? Look at this. She's dressed so cute. But she's looking up at the top of this. What does this mean? Well, it means that you have a lot to look forward to. Looking up is a positive thing. She's looking up at the growth, at the opportunity. This fire element is taking on this whole wonderful new beginning. It is curiosity, it's excitement. And she's gotten that message from this king. It says, go deliver it to my darlings that are watching this, to know that June will be an exciting month. You got a little work to do. It's going to be exciting if you can take care of you. Energy, make sure you've got that energy. Make sure you have time for yourself and you're not getting overwhelmed and overworked. And you will be the hero. You will be a champion coming out of June of 2025. And rest. Pause that button. You'll know when to press the accelerator and just give it all you've got. But you've got a plan coming in for June. And try to look at things from a different perspective. I know you're manifesting. It's telling me this. But last but not least of this Wheel of Fortune, oh my, you're on your way up. There's a lot of dreaming. There's a lot of different things that are going on in this card. There's a divine spirit above that is helping you. Oh yeah, look at this, hello. When I said you were manifesting, I wasn't kidding. And look, you've got the world with the same elements in the corners as the Wheel of Fortune. This is yes, 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 but prepare. Isn't she cute? Look at her. And you know what else, my darlings? 3 times. 3 times. Now, as of today, we are in the sign of Gemini. The sign of Gemini is the 3rd sign in the zodiac, and the 3 is all about prosperity and projects and positivity and all kinds of good things. And we've had 3 of these infinite little, I almost said signals, infinite signs. But here's the cool thing. I drew the infinite sign here, making sure you're protecting your energy. But this, the Magician card, I always love to call the manifestation card. And it's telling you that you have every element at your beck and call to manifest your heart's desire for the month of June. Get busy. That's what this reading is all about. It's just get busy. You can do this because look, you've got the elements surrounding you. You're capable. And look, this is another laurel wreath that has, what is this? An infinite symbol. My goodness, I don't think that I've had a reading in a long time that's had such a cool synchronicity, syncing of the signs. I love that. And the signals. This is a signal for you. It's a signal that says, look, you don't have to be sitting there overwhelmed. The guides get you, and I get you. So my darlings, wow, what a wonderful June to look forward to. I thank you for being here. If you'd like to have a reading with me, check out the link in the description. I'm going to put a link at the end of this video and another video if you'd like to watch that, because I think, well, YouTube has one in mind, and so do we. We'd love to have you check us out. I love this, but stay tuned, because next up will be the June forecast for each sign coming up. You don't want to miss that. And we have Manifestation Mondays on Monday. We're moving that time slot to 7 p.m. Eastern. It is live, and I'm going to be talking to you about, of all things, manifestation. So thanks so much for being here. Please do us a favor, like, subscribe, do all the YouTube-y things. And this is going to be a lot of fun. Wishing you the best June of 2025. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.